Hello, this is Alexius, and welcome back to Rule the Waves 2 as France in 1909, currently at war with Germany for 25 months now. Last we left off, we're having a good old time poking the German Navy once again. Looks like we have a solid blockade still in effect. New light cruiser. We lost a battleship to a mine. And it looks like there's only one German raider at the moment. Cruiser battle. I don't see them as having any. Hooray, free points. Do we have any battleships left? Sunken battle in mind. Both of our starting battleships are now dead. Well, fantastic. Is it worth designing a battleship now? No low freeboard. Don't mind the sloped deck. Get a tertiary battery going. How big do we want the secondary battery to be? Ooh, those 13-inch guns are horrible. The 6s have quality 1. I think they're worth keeping then. I typically use lots of ammo. What are the penetration qualities of the secondaries? 4 inches. 8 is a bit much. I'll settle for 6. The 14s look. Oh, we're starting to get in the territory of 2.5. We can keep the 2-inch deck though. Very light belt extended. Can't use oil yet. And we are severely overweight. Where do we find the weight? Well, that's most of it right there. We drop the belt to 10 inches. Reduces our immunity zone. Gives us a little bit to work with. There we go, 19 knots as well. I can work with this. We'll get that designed up. Hey, the army offensive was successful. Jeune d'Arc is now available. Without border change. Nope, nope. Not gonna give them an easy out. No, 5 friendly merchants that time. Cruiser battle. Might actually have this one happen. Never mind. Cruiser action that they can't avoid. Although this is our light cruiser. And there is our sighting. Freya class. 2 8-inch 12.6. 6 inches of belt armor. Yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything to that. Strictly run away at this point. And there we go. Another month down. Germans are building an 11-inch battle cruiser. More belt armor than our battleship. Not that we have the weight limit to be able to take advantage of 3 centerline. Coastal Raid. Might as well. And have a transport. couple more hits. And the transport slows. And they're done. Yeah, I don't want to get involved in any poor battery. Oh, there we go, another target. Oh, Freya again. No, anything to do with Freya. A raid, not straight up combat. I'm not gonna suicide my light cruisers. Alright, here's someone. And it's Freya again. Oh, they're doing that on their own. Getting torpedoes off. We'll head north away from Freya. Get a wide sweeping turn. Marginal victory for the Germans since the we didn't sink 2 transports. Alright, blockade's still in effect. About to finish designing the new battleship. Alright, the blockade's really hitting Germany now. Another coastal raid. We'll do it. Heavy cruiser this time. Guess they're expecting a much larger combat. We'll run down along the coast again. This appears to be a combat ship of some kind. Oh, all of our light cruisers took a torpedo. The Alger. Go ahead and detach, head home. And then our heavy cruiser strikes a mine. Outstanding. Lots of flooding. Come down to 10 knots. Small merchant. How is the flooding doing? Looks like we have a permanent 3 flooding. That's pretty significant, actually. So we may lose the Pothou as well. Down to 1. Down to 0. Excellent. Yeah, that's definitely a victory for the Germans. Alright, we can build an ocean map. Monthly build cost is 2,000, so we can just lay down 2. Replace the 2 we lost. Press for hard terms. There we go. 8's not as good, but it's something. What territories do I want, if any? Take the African holdings. The Marshalls. But also go for all the Pacific holdings. Instead, Northeast Asia. What do we have? Move these guys to Northeast Asia. But the only place where we're short. Yes. Could put somebody Caribbean, somebody in the Med. South America is not needed. Do South Africa as well. So let's do the Caribbean first. Then South Africa. We have the South Pacific covered, but we could use the Central Pacific. And that should be everything I care about. Get a couple of the Raider. Foreign Station. To cover until the Petit Toir gets up to Northeast Asia. Oh, there we go. A successful war. Hey, oil firing. Just after we lay down our first new battleships. Only a couple months in. Scrap the oceans. Load them back up. And if we switch to oil fired, that actually doesn't free up a ton. Go light on the secondary battery. Trim off a little bit of ammo. We can get 20 knots. We do that as a modification. That doesn't give you a lot with oil fired. I did more than that. Remember it being more significant. Alright, 3 more months. Who do we want to go to war with? Could do Italy, take control of the Mediterranean. Could poke Austria. Could do Germany. Could poke Japan. Or Russia. But Russia's going to be a little bit harder. I'm not going to take the prestige hit. No reason. Destroy our screens. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not going to help Germany. New tech, which means a better budget. Better accuracy. Better 12-inch guns. We'll halt the Colbert. Sure, we can sell that, even though it is to Italy. better damage. Oh yeah, Austria I don't feel threatened by. Better ASW mine. Pretty typical German cruiser. I'll buy that off Germany. Weight savings is weight savings. Reduced HP requirement. And on turrets. Excellent. Austria wants to buy tech. Of course we're going to denounce it. Oh yeah, actually. We'll take 4 central line turrets. Oh, Libya is free again. Or, I mean, under Italian jackboots again. And once. No. They can figure that out on their own. Longer range torpedoes. Savings on machinery. Do I want technology? I'm okay with that actually. Prop armor. Forgot you're on foreign stationing. Looks like we're going to have to start rebuilding some of our ships. More resources. Okay, yeah, Austria wants more tech. Short and northeast. And Illinois then. There's Northeast Asia. Oh, alright. Fleet savings. Cross deck fire. I don't need better guns. It's fine. Better accuracy. Scouting force. Do we want to buy a scouting force? Gives us 2 different fleets to use. I'm going to pass on it for now. I think just straight up rebuilding it would be fine. So that time rebuild the ship. And then our destroyers. I might just let those fire. The new ones are better. Get rid of the espingoles. I don't want to scrap them immediately. Look at the arquebus. How big can we make them now? We just slightly plus it. We can get a decrease in development costs, but it's a destroyer, so how much does it really cost to develop one? We don't have 2 tube mounts, do we? Can we do 5-inch? 10% rate of fire decrease. That's fine. Take with minesweeping. Increase the ammo enough. Not that low. Do 180 then. Move you to Southeast Asia. Put you into active fleet. That way I can scrap all of the light forces in torpedo warfare. Better subs. Alright, how many arcs do we want? Cannot afford to build that many at once. So, all production of some of them. Be on foreign station by now. Why are you in the Indian Ocean? Because you cleared your orders when I gave you active fleet. Austria is an early contender for going to war. No doubt, due to Austria-Hungary. Zoom on the next two. Sure, they're going to develop it anyway. Shipboard aircraft operation. We'll leave it at for now. Ooh, Q ships. Not that I've been using anything of the sort. A boost. Yeah, we're not going to sacrifice prestige. Hey, double tubes. Zoom these two. We might be rebuilding a bunch of destroyers here shortly. Oh yeah, we're going to ask for the engine, please. Rate of fire improvements. Zoom all remaining destroyers. Go back to our arquebuses. Open design for rebuild. Center line. Center line. Get rid of the port and starboard ones. $36 tons, which is too little. This is a nice easy refit. Nothing crazy. Rebuild these ones. Oil in Kenya. 2 new destroyers. Piss off the Americans. Damage control. Ocean is finished. Is fully operational. Germany is probably who we're friendliest with now. Funny how that works. Send a destroyer to Southeast Asia. And then look at refitting our raiders. Be costly, probably replace the engine. Get them up to 24 knots. Oh no, we want central firing, thank you. I did open this as a rebuild, didn't I? Yeah, because we had the machinery. Rebuild all targets. Ooh, that's expensive. That's the cost of replacing a lot of machinery, though. Is it worth it for those raiders? Oh yeah, absolutely. We'll send a ship to bombard and fix that issue. Oil in Panama. Oil everywhere in this run. Japan wants better torpedo tech. Scouting force. Figured it out on our own. Indian Ocean. Rebuild our arquebus. Corvettes will stay in Northern Europe. Our new arcs will head to the Mediterranean. As will our escort cruisers. And the ocean. Our guidons, we have them spread out already. Light cruiser armor configuration. Means we can make better raiders. Not that we have anything in reserves, but it's kind of the point. Germany wants better fire control. I'm going to tell them to bite me. There's the Colbert. The next two cruisers ready to go. In fact, I think we have enough money we can drain our coffers a bit. 3 destroyers commissioned, better subs, which we really haven't had the money to build more subs yet. Colbert is finished, 15-inch guns, not that I'm excited about that. The Mediterranean. Probably should build more corvettes as well. Well, Austria-Hungary really outnumbers us. I think for the initial combat, we'll probably move the rest of our destroyers into the Mediterranean. As well as the Admiral Charner. Get our Caribbean one as well. Better fire control. Always welcome. I just did. Stars are working up. I'm gonna send them now. Hey, weight savings. Shooting competition. A light cruiser wins. Weight savings on machinery. Better damage. Might have to pause one of these. Probably should have just built new raiders. Hey, more funding. More rate of fire. Bigger destroyers. All things we want. Better base fusing, yes please. Oh, actually we can't afford that. Sap ammo, which might require an adjustment in the ammunition doctrine. So against a light cruiser, probably want to be using SAP, not AP. AP is going to go straight through it. Large caliber guns and SAP against the light cruiser. Smaller caliber ones, that's where it gets more interesting. Save those changes. Considering it. We want to use, yeah, we're gonna see about switching to SAP instead of HE for all of the large caliber guns. So SAP, large caliber against armored cruisers. I think long range AP will still be good. And with short range. To the medium range, we'll switch over similar to that. And then against a large target. Save those changes, leave our HE in effect against large ships. I kind of like that. No other doctrines to adjust. We have a positive income. But I would like to get the budget into the black immediately. We'll do that. Corvette wise, I don't think we're going to get anything new. Except that it's been too long, so let's or that's not what I want. Open design. Well, let's do it rebuild wise. That's a 1913. Nope, no more allows to do that. We have to do it as a new ship. Really, I want it to be diamond still. Make it a Mark II. Get 12 more of those. Finishing more for our light cruisers, which will allow us to build more coastal subs. No, no more tech sharing. By all means. Flying boat. First of its kind. Suppose that means we should oh, have air bases yet. Airship bases. I want to tell them. How many submarines does Austria have? Alright, let's push to above 50. I'll have 55 subs. Fleet tactics, scouting force. Sure. Hey, quad turrets. There we go. I keep convincing myself to go just a little bit longer. This episode's running a bit long, though. Hi, thank you for staying till the end. Please let me know what you think. In the comments down below, and I will see you next time. Take care.